All right, welcome. This is something a little new, something we'll be doing called sauna sessions, where we just get average people in here, sit in here, about 10 minutes, ask a few questions, basically to see how we all relate, how we're pretty much just deal with the same things, same issues, not so much differences between us. Anyways, I got my brother in here today.
What up, what up?
Can you give us your name, age, and where you're from?
I'm Thomas Reeder. I'm from originally Kansas. I spent a little time up down here in Fort Worth. Now I'm located in Lafayette, Indiana, and I'm 21 years old.
Right on, man. What brought you into the gym today?
Well, I was in town visiting my parents down here in Fort Worth, and I figured, hey, my boy Jeff over here, always hitting the gym. You know, what better way to spend some time with a brother than hit the gym? And that's what we did.
Absolutely, man. And how was today's workout?
Man, it was fabulous. It was fabulous. I never felt better.
It was good, man. It was good. I'd like to think I played a little part in you continuing to work out.
I would have to agree with that. I'd have to agree with that.
Awesome, man. All right, well, so what made you want to move out to Fort Worth, and then why'd you move back to, what did you say, Kansas?
Yeah, well, I'm back in Indiana. I'm in Indiana now. But so I moved down to Fort Worth to spend some time with my parents. Long story short, they moved away from Fort Worth for about 6 months, and then decided to come back because they just liked it so much. When they moved away from Fort Worth, I moved to my brother. I moved in with my brother, who's located in Lafayette, and started working with him at Avonic Industries. Um, and yeah, now I've been there ever since. Been there since January.
Good, man. We'll have to twist that back and forth. Mine ended up dying.
Oh.
I know. What happens? This is new podcast type issues. It's gonna happen. It's all right. You got to go with the flow. That's cool, man. So, what is this place that you're working at? You said it was
Avonic.
Uvonic Industries.
Yeah. It's a worldwide company. They manufacture a variety of different things, but the plant that I'm located at is Typical Canoe Labs in Lafayette, Indiana, and they specialized in pharmaceutical manufacturing. So I'm a process operator, which is basically I do all the hands-on stuff. And then my brother's an engineer there, so we work together a lot. It's pretty cool.
Nice, man. An engineer must be I think that's a nice spot working up there.
Yeah.
So, what do you have like? You have like a 1 year plan, a 2 year plan, maybe a 5 year plan. Kind of what you're looking to do over at that place.
So at Avonic, I have been looking into getting into maintenance. That's just something that I've always had a passion for is fixing things. If that weren't to work out, I would honestly explore my options. I've thought about going back to school, maybe for engineering or possibly getting my A&P for aircraft.
Nice, man. Nice. I got to say, man, working with my hands is probably one of the most exciting things I do. Uh, I've moved up a little bit from just like working with just my hands and working with people instead. But whether it's with my hands or with people, it's definitely a lot of fun being able to see a project come to fruition.
Yep.
Agree?
Yeah.
Nice, man. All right, now we got some of the soft stuff out of the way, man. Let's talk about a little bit deeper. Let's see. So so since you've moved out there, man, are there any like issues, anything you've been struggling with, anything that kind of man is just uh, kind of been weighing you down, but that you're pushing through?
Yeah, I'll say there's a lot of things. It's really been pretty laid back since I've been there. I haven't really had any crazy drama issues or anything. It's just finding my people. Because you always have to have your people. If you don't surround yourself with people that love and you can love back. Support each other. Life can get a little boring, a little lonely, and it's not even that fun, honestly. And so I have been able to do that. I started going to this church called Faith. They have three different locations there in Lafayette, and so I've been going to the one primarily on campus, Purdue campus, and so I got a lot of new friends that are at Purdue, and they're all my age, and it's been good. It's been really good.
Good, man. Very cool. Would you say that faith has been a very integral part of your life and how you've decided to move forward?
Yeah, I would say it's definitely made a huge impact. I only started going there in September, I've lived there since January, and my life has definitely been a lot more exciting, a lot more fun. I wake up in the morning, I'm happy to go about my day. Whereas just rolling out of bed and that's the last thing I want to do. You know what I mean? Um, it's been a lot of fun. I made a lot of good new friends, a lot of good people.
That's good, man. I gotta say, whenever I was, because we actually met at church. That's kind of the place that we met, over at Hewlin Street Church. That's out in South Fort Worth. If you're ever looking to go, it's a great church, small place, not like the big church family, but it has a real hometown family feel. It's one of the reasons why I enjoyed going there myself. And that's really one of the things that helped me when I was getting out of my own addictions, my own issues, was going to church and just being around some other people, man, who were doing better than I was. Right? They may, it doesn't matter maybe if may have some ideas that I agreed or disagreed with. The fact was that they were doing better in their life, and it's a good place to actually go somewhere where people are doing better than you, so they can get better, so that you can get better. All right. Has there been any big regrets that have really shaped the direction of your life?
Oh yeah, I mean, before I moved to Fort Worth, um, honestly, bro, I went through a lot of the same stuff. I mean, maybe not the same, but kind of some of the same kind of stuff that you went through. As far as just going down the wrong path. Honestly, there's a lot of things that I did that I regret, and I've been able to overcome all the things that I struggled with. I can't say all, but nobody's perfect, but I'm night and day difference.
Yeah.
Now compared to then, and I'm just thankful that I can look at that, and I feel like it's just given me a more outside of the box outlook on life. It's like I meet new people, and just because they came from a place like that doesn't mean I can't relate to them. You know what I mean? Like, I can still connect with them. I think.
Good.
I think I've matured a lot because of it.
It's good, man. Yeah, a lot of the a lot of the times when we do go through things, I think one of the things that kind of keep us in, I would say, that area of not wanting to move forward is a lot of the shame that we end up feeling, because we feel like the things that we've been through, we're the only ones that have been through them. But when we actually start talking to other people, talking to other, maybe if you're a young man talking to other men, you realize that you're not the only one that went through them, and it really helps alleviate some of that shame. How do you feel about that?
I couldn't agree more. I really couldn't. You talk to people, and you share some of the same kind of stories with each other, and it's just like, yeah, you get that feeling. It's like, oh man, I thought I was the only person. I didn't know anybody else had kind of gone through that kind of stuff. But the truth is, there's not a whole lot of things that you can do that nobody else has done. There's 8 billion people in the world, and that's just the 100 years that we are now. Is like, there's not a lot of people in this world, and yeah, pretty much there's at least somebody that's done pretty much everything.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely.